Yep, got it on now. Okay. So I've got, a while back I was thinking about making a radio controlled rover, and the more and more I got to thinking about it, the more and more I wanted to do it. So went down to, we've got a shop here in town, it's called a metal supermarket. I can go in there and get all kinds of steel or aluminum, brass, copper, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I got some steel tubing and I started cutting and welding, and this is what I came up with. And I've got my best helper. Say hi, Michaela.
Hi.
Yeah. Michaela's 5 now. She's be 6 in December, won't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be birthday. So, I've just got, I thought I'd do a quick overview, what I'm doing here. I've got some 10-inch tubed tires on the front and the rear. I got those at my local Harbor Freight. They were, I don't know, $5 or $6 a piece. I've got, I don't know if you can see it underneath there. That is a, yeah, there it is. That's a 24 volt, 500 watt e-scooter motor. I think there's 2 different kinds of those motors. One is for a youth model, and another's for the adult model. And I grabbed the one for the adult model. I figure if that motor was tough enough to push an adult on one of those e-scooters, it's good enough for this rover, right?
Uh-huh. This video's really fun, Dad.
Yeah, I like doing videos.
After this video, I'm gonna ask you questions.
Okay, we'll do that. I've got chain and sprocket down there all hooked up on the rear axle. For the steering underneath, I've got it's actually a windshield wiper motor. That's bolted on, and the shaft of that comes up to this piece of steel bar here with 2 holes in it. Yeah, you got it pointed there. You're pointing. Okay, yep, to that. I see. I've got I don't know what I did with them, but I've got some turnbuckles that'll connect from these holes up here, so it'll make this steer. Michaela, can you show us how the wheels turn? Show us. Yeah, see, look at that. Lots of travel all the way. So I think that'll work pretty well. The front end, I've got the axle. It's bolted onto this metal piece here, so that, I mean, it's got some suspension in it. You know, when that moves, it's not going to be a totally rigid frame. So I mean, it'll have some suspension. I put this back brace on for a couple of different reasons. I'm going to mount two lights, one on each side. Those will be pointing forward, obviously. Yeah, yep, so right there, yep. And somewhere down in here, I haven't figured out where yet. That's good, girl. Somewhere in here, I'm going to have my FPV camera, recording camera. My GPS module will be back here, so it's clear of any metal.
Did you see my hand?
I see your hand there, yep. I grabbed this case at Harbor Freight. That was like $40, but it's a very strong and rigid case, and on the inside is where everything kind of happens. We've got a 12 volt fan in there. The 12 volt fan here will pull air in, and then I've just got some PVC fittings here connected to a T on the outside. That'll be the outlet. This is an H-bridge I got off Amazon. Very good. This is what's going to drive the steering motor. Well, I guess I ought to start at the very beginning because that's kind of towards the end. I've got a TBS Crossfire receiver that I'm going to have connected to through S-Bus to the Maytech F405 wing that is flashed with RG Rover. The output of that ESC1 goes to this. This is a Sabertooth motor driver. It's a 2x32. It'll actually drive 2 motors up to 32 amps on each side. I'm only going to use one. That's for the drive motor. Then ESC2 on the Maytech, that is putting out my 24 volts. Well, it'll be 22 because I'll be running it off 6-cell batteries. But anyway, it'll put out the battery voltage to this voltage regulator, which steps that down to 12 volts, which drives the fan and powers the H-bridge. The H-bridge powers the steering servo. But yeah, so it's the frame itself is about 3 feet long, and if you add, I don't know, 6 inches, you know, from the frame to the front of the tires, or 5 inches, whatever, it's probably 35, maybe 40 inches long altogether. But it's pretty good size. It came out a little bigger than I thought it would. Michaela, do me a favor. Would you go up there and just sit on it? Just come around here to the front and just, okay, close the lid. Close the lid. Push down hard. Push down hard. There you go. That's good. All right. Just sit on it for me. Now, Michaela is almost 4 feet tall. Gosh, I gotta back up. So, I mean, you can see how big this is. And yes, we do have plans of her riding this while I drive it around. I'm gonna mount some handles and some footrests on it for her. That way she can hold on. I don't think this thing is gonna go more than 20-25 miles an hour. But with her on it, obviously I won't go that fast. This is my Rover build so far. But yeah, I'm gonna put headlights. Well, there'll be lights on the back to point white light on the front, and I'll put some red lights on the back. It's been a real fun build. I think so far I'm under $250. I think. It was just a lot of cutting and welding. So, okay, well, Michaela, we're gonna say goodbye, okay?
Bye.
Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
All right. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.